I saw something about this the other day, and I honestly really do wish this were true. I wish I was as fat as the first time I thought I was fat. And when I saw that quote, I thought, oh my God, that is so true. All them times I look back at pictures where I thought I was fat, or I thought I was that. And I think I wasn't. I found a picture the other day of me from about 5-6 years, a topless photo of me 5-6 years ago. And back then, I thought I was fat because obviously body dysmorphia, people's constant comments, everything goes into your head. And no matter, even if you're the cleverest person in the world and you're told you're dumb for the whole of your life, even if you do something good, you'll still call yourself dumb and you'll still berate yourself. And that's what I used to do. Even when I was thin, I would still call myself fat because it wasn't just me calling myself fat. Even when I lost weight, people would still call me fat. So I think, wow, I still got a lot of weight to lose. When I look back at that photo, oh my God, I basically had a flat stomach back then. I had literally, like, my stomach came out about that much from my body, and I just thought I was this obese, hugely overweight thing. Now, well, not now, a year ago when I first started this, I was obese. I would not like to start from that point again. I'm glad I got down to this point. I'm still not at the point I was before, but I'm now in the middle between them two, and it is a good point to be at. I think that's the main thing. We need to stop constantly kind of listening and letting other people's opinions and words dictate our lives, because that photo back then, 5-6 years ago, before I put on all the weight, I was still dressing scaredly, if that makes sense, and not wearing certain things because I thought, oh, this will make me look fat. I was listening to other people's opinions and letting it rule and kind of dictate my life of what I can and can't do, can and can't wear, can and can't say, and like not wanting to speak out in front of groups, because obviously when you're overweight, as you know, when you get involved in a conversation, 9 times out of 10, one person in that conversation is going to comment on your weight. Is going to try and make everyone laugh with a fat joke. So that's why fat people are called shy. They're not shy, they just try to stay out the conversation so that they don't get pulled in a negative way. That's the reality of it. We ain't shy. We like to talk. We just get berated. I 100% do wish I was as fat as the first time I thought I was fat, because no matter how much weight on you, no matter how much weight you lose, you always will have that self-criticism inside you. And it's not even the self-criticism inside you. It's the self-criticism that people have implanted into you through their negative words, actions, comments, whatever it was. It is ingrained in you and stayed in you. So even when you're losing that weight, you still look in the mirror and think, oh shit. That is literally body dysmorphia, focusing on certain points of yourself, and just it affects you. You just spend so much time fixating and worrying about your appearance. And body dysmorphia can work. It doesn't have to just be fat. It can work on specific things, like you might hate your nose, you might hate your ears, but you get body dysmorphia through basically like traumatic events in your past, from times where people have like literally just laid into you, berated you, attacked you and everything. And people may constantly go on, they hate your nose, they comment, they hate your hair, they comment, until eventually it sticks in your head. So you look in the mirror and you almost hear the comments like, oh shit, like, I don't like my nose, oh shit, I don't like my hair, oh shit, I don't like my dress sense, oh shit, I don't like my beard. And then you kind of just go at yourself. And then body dysmorphia, as I said, is not directly linked to weight, but obviously weight is a key part. That is something you fixate on. And when you have people who don't leave you alone, you just develop this in your head that you're this, you're that. When in reality, you're not. There's nothing wrong with you. And at the same time, as I always say, the people who are constantly calling you names, doing this, they have insecurities themselves. That person who's commented on your nose hates their ears. That person who's commented on your teeth hates their dress sense. That person who's commented on your hair has a really big forehead. That person who's commented on the mole on your cheek, they have a mole on their back that no one can see, but they hate, but they berate you about your mole because they don't want to have it on their body. People always have a reason for attacking you, and it's always their own insecurities. So next time you get attacked by someone, I'm not saying to just be like, oh, I don't really care if you attack me because you're insecure. Just take it with a pinch of salt. Just remember that they're coming at you from a point of they're unhappy. So they're trying to push their unhappiness and insecurities onto you. Don't let them do that. Don't let someone say, oh, you're fat, you're ugly, and then you think, I am fat and ugly, when in reality, they're scared about something. So now, not only are you there worried, they're worrying as well. So just leave them and their worries to themselves and just live your life. If they want to make a comment, they're going to make a comment. At the end of the day, you cannot stop people making comments. They're not nice and people shouldn't make them, but I can't go into a room and say, do you know what, I'm going to hold up a little card saying, no one make a fat comment or else. It doesn't work like that. So people are going to make comments. It's just how you take the comments in and react to them. That is what you need to work on. Look back and think to times where you thought you were fat. Whether this is pre-journey, post-journey, you're on your journey, wherever it is, look back at times where you thought you were overweight and you weren't. Look, you may be 20 stone now, and when you were 15 stone, you thought you were overweight. And you think, wow, that's when I used to think I was fat. Like, I've got much bigger now. So what you have to remember is people, no matter what weight you get to, if you allow people's comments to constantly niggle in your head like a little woodpecker pecking, they're going to do that, and you're going to think you're fat for eternity even though you're not. So what you need to fixate on is, if you do want to lose weight, as I always say, do it. If you don't, stay the same size you are. I'm not going to tell you to, I'll tell you to lose weight for health, but I will not tell you to lose weight for aesthetics. Won't do that. if I could travel back to the time when I thought I was fat, back to that picture when I had a slim waist and everything, I would go back. I literally in the photo have the tiniest little like love handle, little muffin top, and now I have, obviously, when I got really overweight, I had massive love handles. But in that picture, they were just literally just coming out. I probably just needed to just, you know what I mean, cut the salt out for the day and I would have slimmed down. I was small back then, but because I had that little bit of love handles and that little bit belly that people who used to berate me for, even when I got slimmer, people used still, even when I was that size, that picture, people still used to go at me for. And in my head, I'd think, wow, I'm fat. I should have just ignored that and just carried on, and it would have been great. But obviously, hindsight, amazing thing. Can't go back, can't do that. So just look back at the time where you thought you was fat and just think, wow. And then just delete it from your head. Ignore people's comments. Crack on with life. And as I said, if you want to lose weight, lose weight. If you've already lost weight, well done. If you're losing weight, carry it on. And if you don't want to lose weight, stay the same.